Green beans are on the menu at my house every single week. I'm tired of making them the same old ways, so today I've got 3 new recipes to bring green beans to life. When it comes to buying my green beans, I always buy fresh. They're basically the same price as something you get from the freezer section or out of a can, but the texture, color, and overall taste of them is just way better. Today I'm starting with green bean fries. Y'all, these are inspired by this Asian restaurant in my town that serves these tempura fried green beans. You dip them in this little sriracha mayo. So good, probably better than a French fry. I'm gonna start by cracking 2 eggs and 1 extra egg white into a shallow dish. Give these a good whisk until they're nice and frothy. I'm gonna add in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. In the second shallow dish, I'm going to do a mixture of seasoned regular breadcrumbs and panko. I love the flavor from the seasoned breadcrumbs and the crunch from the panko. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic, 3 tablespoons of parm, and another 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. All right, our dishes are done. This recipe is definitely great to do with the larger green bean, not a haricot vert, which are the baby French green beans. You want some sturdy texture. We are going to take our green beans that I have washed and thoroughly dried, dip them in the egg mixture, then in the breadcrumbs. Give them a good coating, and then we're gonna pop them in the air fryer. You'll be able to see the green bean through it. It's not fully coated like a batter, but they're already gonna get somewhat crunchy just through the air frying process. So to add just this breadcrumb texture on the outside is going to really make it taste like a fried green bean. Once they're all coated, I'm gonna give them a light spray with some olive oil spray or just cooking spray. That's gonna help them get crispy in the air fryer. Get your air fryer cranked up to 400 degrees. Oh yeah, look at this. Those are crispy and delicious and perfect as is, but you know I'm a dipper, so I'm gonna make the delicious dip. A little bit of mayo. To that I'm gonna add a little sriracha, a little squeeze of lemon to brighten it up, and a pinch of salt. Truth be told, I could eat this entire thing as my meal. What I love is that we have a crispy coating on the outside. The bean still has some crunch to it, but it also has that roasted kind of crispiness on its own. And the sauce, I mean, yes, please. If you're not a green bean lover, this could convert you, just saying. Now let's turn these green beans into something else. I'm turning these green beans into a cold, crunchy salad. My daughter has always loved raw green beans. She used to say, I just want them with water on them, because we used to grow them and she would just pick them and rinse them off and eat them like that. So there's just a whole different flavor experience when you eat a raw green bean versus a cooked green bean, or one that's just been blanched, so it's still super crunchy and bright green. So, you know, it's really not like you're serving the same vegetable even. You can serve green beans 2 or 3 times a week if you do this salad right here. We're used to serving our green beans like this, or maybe just cut in half if we smother them or boil them or something. But I'm gonna cut them in short pieces. This is gonna help us just get bigger bites, making for more of a perfect bite. And it just makes them easier to eat. And listen, take notes. This is a great side dish, green bean side dish to bring to your holiday parties. Something different. It's not another casserole. I'm going to blanch these green beans, which are going to set this bright green color. Less than a minute in boiling salted water. Shock them in cold water, you get these beautiful green beans. That's gonna be the base of our salad. At this point, there's no real science. I'm just gonna add in all my other ingredients to the bowl. I'm doing a simple olive oil and balsamic vinegar for my dressing. You can use whatever dressing you like. I'm gonna do a little red onion, pecans, blue cheese. If you don't like blue cheese, you could also sub in manchego or feta cheese here, or just leave it out. And I'm also gonna add in a little bit of tomato just for a fresh, juicy bite. It comes together in like 2 seconds. All we do is toss and serve. This is some good stuff right here. I just love this idea of serving green beans as a salad. It kind of stretches out the green beans too, making this a super affordable dish, yet it looks a little bougie. And you can toss this salad ahead of time, which makes it great to bring to a party because you don't have to worry about lettuce wilting. You can go ahead and add the dressing, serve it as is. Creaminess from the cheese, crunch from the beans and the onions and the pecans, and that juicy burst. Perfect bite. Like many of our vegetables, green beans contain a natural sugar, and when you cook those natural sugars, they caramelize, meaning they brown and develop a rich, deep flavor. We're used to cooking our green beans in a liquid. It doesn't give them much chance to develop color, so this recipe is gonna do just that. I'm also creating a delicious sauce that's gonna turn these into like a crack green bean, highly addictive. A total game changer I learned is that green beans can be frozen raw. So while you can buy frozen green beans, those are often blanched before they're bagged. So the texture is still a little off, but you don't even need to do that. You can throw these green beans in a Ziploc bag in your freezer and they cook up beautifully. That is a great money-saving tip to stock up on green beans when they're on sale. I am gonna blanch these green beans just for a little bit before I go to cook them. This just gives them a head start, so when you put them in the skillet, they only take a couple minutes. That's a great time-saving tip to do as part of your meal prep. Next thing I wanna do is dry them off, because we're gonna saute these in some oil, and if they're too wet, you know, they just splatter everywhere. Let me show you the purpose of blanching. This is the before color of green beans, and this is after. They just look so much brighter and fresher. Today I'm gonna use a large cast iron skillet to char these green beans, but you can also get the same effect in a high oven on a sheet pan. So any kind of roasting, just like when we roast asparagus or potatoes or broccoli, same thing. You can do it that way, or you can even throw these green beans in a grill basket on the grill. Anything that's gonna develop that rich color is also gonna deliver tons of flavor. All right, head back to the stove. Before we add them in the skillet, I need to have my sauce ready to go. This sauce is super simple, and you should just make a big batch and keep this in the fridge and add it to everything. Starts with a couple tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 clove of garlic, a couple teaspoons of chili garlic sauce, and some honey. So this is a good salty, spicy, sweet sauce. Perfect. We've got our cast iron skillet or your grill or your griddle, whatever you're using, really hot, because our green beans have already gotten a head start, so now we're just about setting that color pretty quickly. Gonna add in a couple teaspoons of canola oil and add in our beans. Once you've developed some brown color on the sides, then we're just gonna add our sauce. It'll thicken up and coat these green beans. It's gonna be good. The smell in here is absolutely amazing. I mean, you can just look at these and tell they're gonna taste good. Let's serve them up. My mouth like just started watering. You know how when you order Chinese food and it comes in that saucy stuff and then you're just like picking the end that's at the bottom of the takeout dish that has had a chance to absorb all that juicy goodness? That's what these green beans are. The color on the outside mixed with the fact that they've just absorbed so much flavor makes these like the most flavorful green beans you've ever had. These green bean recipes are easy, budget-friendly, and will soon become your family's favorites that should always be on your menu. When it comes to the best green beans ever, you know you can cook that. I'll see you next time. Jeez. Might have been easier in a bowl.